Good morning, everyone. I want to share with you a verse that I've been thinking about, and that's Ecclesiastes 12. It reads, "Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of adversity come, and the years approach of which you will say, I find no pleasure in them." I'm thinking of this verse because I've just been with my dad, and one of the main things that's troubling him right now is that he's just lost his appetite and food doesn't taste good. And it reminds me of this part where it says, you will find no pleasure in them. I find no pleasure in them. And so I'm thinking about, just reminded that we all have a finite amount of time to just enjoy life and enjoy God. Another verse that's come to mind is in Zephaniah 3. And I was listening to a talk from Francis Chan yesterday, and he was preaching about this. And the verse goes like this, starting in verse 14. "Shout for joy, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all your heart. O daughter of Jerusalem, the Lord has taken away your punishment. He has turned back your enemy." And I thought of this verse, or I guess I should say, this verse really struck me because what a contrast between that and what we just read in Ecclesiastes. Here you're talking about something, you're vibrant, you're alive, you're shouting with joy. And Francis talked about how here in this country, and himself included, that we can be so reserved. We're not comfortable just shouting for joy like David did maybe when he was dancing before the ark. And Francis challenged us, how can we shout for joy and be wholehearted more? And because, let's think about it. In that verse it says, because the Lord has taken away your punishment, he has turned back your enemy. And isn't that true for us? That the Lord has taken away our punishment for sin, and that our enemy, we have overcome our enemy of death. We've overcome the enemy of the devil because the one who is in us is greater than the one who is in the world. So this is the challenge, and this is our thought for today, that we can just be wholehearted. And during this, these are still for all of us, even though, maybe some people would say I'm getting mature, and I am, but these are the days of our youth still, the days when we can praise God. Last night I went to exercise, and they were playing Christian songs. And as I was moving and my arms were going up, I'm like, this is how I want to praise God with all my heart, just praising him, putting my whole body into it. So I want to encourage all of you. I'm just sending you all love. And I want to encourage us all to encourage one another to praise God today, in the days of our youth, with everything that we have.